The heavens are in shock right now. And it's not because of some grand cosmic event or a battle between worlds. It's because of you. Specifically because you have no idea what's been chasing you. They cannot believe that you don't know yet, that you haven't felt it, that you keep brushing it off as coincidence or bad sleep or just one of those strange weeks where everything feels slightly off. The angels are standing there, literally frozen, looking at each other. Did he just walk past that? Did he just ignore that sign? Did they really just roll over and go back to sleep when we were screaming, really screaming their name? Let me paint you a picture of what's been happening while you have been busy living your life, paying bills, dealing with that one person at work who drains your energy, and pretending that knock in your stomach is just anxiety. There has been something circling you for months now, something that's been trying to get your attention in every way it knows how. Not in a scary way, not like someone or some areas could hanging over your head, but more like a divine alarm clock that keeps hitting snooze because you haven't quite woken up yet. You know those moments when you are driving and suddenly a random song comes on and hits you so hard you have to pull over. And that's times when last week when you thought about someone who hadn't spoken to in years, and they texted you within the hour. That wasn't a coincidence. That was heaven practically shouting at you, and you are still sitting there wondering if you imagined it. This is what the angels cannot wrap their heads around. They are up there looking down at you, and they are seeing something you cannot see. They are watching a massive shift that's about to hit your life. And they are shocked, genuinely shocked, deeply shocked that you haven't put it together yet. Because to them, the signs are very, very specifically everywhere. They have been littering your pain like breadcrumbs. You've been stepping right over them without ever even looking down. Last night alone, there were 3 moments where something tried to reach you, 3, and you slept right through 2 of them because you were tired. And the 3rd one you dismissed as your imagination, because that's what we've been talking about. We have all been trained to do. But this isn't your fault. You were not taught to see this. You were not raised to believe that the universe actually talks back, that the divine actually intervenes, that anything beyond what you can touch and taste and verify with your 5 senses could possibly be real. But here is the thing that's making the heavens shake their heads in disbelief. You have already been chosen. You have already been marked for something, and you are walking around like it's just another Tuesday. The angels can see it radiating off you. This energy that's been building for years, that's readiness that you don't even know you have. And they are looking at you thinking, she has no idea She has no idea what's about to land in her life. He's about to walk into something massive, and he's worried about his to-do list. There is this disconnect between what's actually happening and what you are perceiving. And it's been going on so long that heaven itself is getting emotional about it. Think about the weight of you have been carrying. Yes, not the surface stuff. We all have that. But the deeper thing, the thing you have been carrying for so long, you forgot it even there. That story you keep telling yourself about why you cannot have what you want, why you are not quite ready, why it's always going to be just out of reach. You've been dragging that around like a suitcase full of rocks, and the angels have been trying to pry it out of your hands for years. They are not shocked that you are tired. They are shocked that you haven't realized you can put it down, that you can walk away from it and leave it in the middle of the road and never look back. And that's the freedom. That's the freedom they are trying to show you. And you're over here thinking you have to earn it somehow. This morning something shifted. You might have felt it when you woke up. That strange heaviness that wasn't quite sleep and wasn't quite rest. That was heaven moving things around you. That was the angels rearranging the furniture of your life to make room for what's coming. And they are watching you right now, wondering if you are going to notice or if you are going to go back to the same routine, the same thoughts, the same patterns that have kept you stuck for longer than you care to admit. They are not judging you. They are not disappointed. They are genuinely shocked because they know your potential. They see the version of you that exists beyond this moment. The version that's already living the life you have been dreaming about. And they are shocked, and they cannot understand why you don't see it too. Here is what they have been trying to tell you in the middle of the night. In those moments when you are half asleep and your mind starts drifting into that space between worlds. Something is about to break open. Something that's been hidden from you, deliberately kept away, is about to surface. And it's not a bad news. No, it's actually the opposite. It's the answer you've been asking for. But you have been asking it wrong. You have been asking, why? Why is this happening to me? When you should have been asking, what is this trying to show me or teaching me? And that small shift in perspective is everything. That's the key the angel have been trying to hand you. And you keep walking past them because you are too busy looking for the problem when you should be looking for the lesson. There is a conversation that's happening right now in real time, in a in a place you cannot see. And it's about you. The angels are arguing about you, not in a bad way. They are arguing about how to get through to you, how to make you understand what you are not behind, that you are not behind. You are not too late. You haven't missed your chance. You are actually right on time, but you are so used to being early or late or exactly wrong that you cannot recognize when you are exactly where you are supposed to be. The heavens are in shock because they have sending you confirmations and you keep needing more. You keep asking for another sign, another piece of evidence, another guarantee that you are not making this up. What would it take for you to believe it? What would it take for you to look at your life right now and say, I see what's happening. I see the alignment. I see the way things have fallen to place. Even the hard things, even the things that broke my heart, even the things I didn't understand at the time, because it's all been moving toward this moment. Every loss, every disappointment, every door that slammed in your face, it was all positioning you for what's coming. And the angels cannot believe you don't see it yet, because they have been showing you. They have been whispering it in your ear when you are falling asleep. They have been putting it in front of you in songs, in conversations, and those weird moments when you feel like you are being watched, even though no one's there. Let me tell you what's actually happening behind the scenes. There has been a massive restructuring of your life. I want to explain. Things that were tangled are about to become clear. People who were confusing are about to show their true color. And that's a good thing. That's really a good thing. Because it's going to make your decisions so much easier. You have been waiting for clarity, and it's coming in a way you didn't expect, through the unraveling of things you thought were solid. That might sound scary, uncomfortable, but it's actually a relief. It's the universe clearing away what's been blocking you, and the angels are shocked that you cannot feel the wind picking up, that you cannot sense the shift in the atmosphere around you. There is something you have been missing about your own life, something so obvious to everyone else, to the angels, to the people who love you from a distance, to the strangers who look at you and see something you don't. You have been so focused on what's not working that you have completely missed what's been building, and it's about to break through. The things you've been waiting for, the thing that you've been praying about in those quiet moments when nobody else is watching. It's literally knocking on your door right now. But you are not answering because you don't recognize the knock. You are expecting it to sound like thunder, and it's coming like a whisper. You are expecting it to be dramatic, and it's arriving with the quiet certainty. The angels cannot believe you don't know this yet. They cannot believe you cannot feel the electricity in the air, the way things have been humming just below the surface. They cannot believe you haven't noticed that you have been protected, guided, shielded from things you don't even know about. You have been near misses in your life that you never saw coming. The car that almost hit you, the situation that almost took you down, the person who almost destroyed you, and they have been deflected, not because you are special in some ego-driven way, but because you are needed, because you have work to do, because there is something waiting for you that you are supposed to step into. And the angels have been clearing the path like the professionals they are. This is what they are trying to make you understand today. In this moment, while you are listening to this. And something inside you is starting to stir. Your life is about to change. Not in a vague someday way, but in a concrete, this week kind of way. Something is about to land in your lap that you were not expecting, and the way you respond to it will determine the next season of your life. If you resist, if you double down on being right, if you cling to your story about why it cannot work, you will miss it. And the angels are standing there with their mouth open because they have seen this before. They have watched people do it a million times. And they are shocked that they think that you are about to do it too, unless you stop, unless you take a breath and look around and see what they are showing you right now. Here's the thing about this message. It's not random. It's not coincidence. It found its way to you for a reason, and that reason is connected to the timing of your life right now. The heavens have been tracking you, following your movements, watching your heart, waiting for this exact moment when you would be ready to hear something you've been pushing away. And they are watching to see what you are going to do with it. Do you lean it? Do you let it land? Do you trust that there is something real there? Something that knows you better than you know yourself. Because there is a part of you that already knows the truth. There is a part of you that's been trying to get your attention for years. And you have been silencing it because it felt too good to be true. Because it's not too good to be true. It's exactly as good as you have been afraid to hope for. And the angels cannot believe you don't see that. They cannot believe you have been walking through life with a limited view, like looking through a keyhole when the whole door is standing there ready to open. So, something is coming to a head in your life right now. A decision is being made, either by you or for you, and it's going to change the direction of your existence. The angels have been trying to get you to pay attention to the signs, to the still, small voice that keeps nudging you towards something better, towards something that looks nothing like what you have been settling for. And they are shocked, really shocked, because they can feel your heart waking up even as you listen, hear this. And they are waiting to see if you will acknowledge it. Imagine this. What if everything you have been through was preparation? Every hard conversation, every sleepless night, every tear you thought nobody saw. What if it was all leading to this moment? What if the thing that you have been running from is actually the thing that's been running toward you, trying to embrace you, and you have been dodging it because you didn't trust it. That's why the angels cannot stop believing you don't know this yet, because they can see the finish line. They can see where you are headed, and it's beautiful. It's more beautiful than anything you've allowed yourself to imagine. There is a shift happening in your home, in your relationships, in the way you move through the world. It's subtle, but it's undeniable to anyone who's paying attention. The atmosphere around you is different, charged with potential, and you're walking around wondering why you feel so strange, why you cannot quite settle, why you keep feeling like something is about to happen. That feeling is real. Trust this feeling. It's not anxiety. It's anticipation. It's your soul knowing what your mind hasn't caught up to yet. And the angels are standing there, applauding, because you are finally starting to feel it. Yeah. They cannot believe you don't know why they are in shock. But here is the truth. They are in shock because of your potential. Not your failures, not your mistakes, not the ways you have messed up. Your potential. They are watching what you are capable of. And they are amazed that you don't see it too. You have been so focused on the gap between where you are and where you want to be, that you have forgotten that to look at the distance you've already traveled. You've been carrying the weight of what hasn't happened yet without honoring what already has. And that's been keeping you stuck. But not anymore. Something broke in you that last night. Or this morning. I think this morning. Or in the middle of this message. Something cracked open. And the light is starting to pour in through the cracks. The heavens are in shock. Because they can see it happening. And you are still sitting there wondering if this is even real. It's real. It's more real than anything you've been telling yourself. It's more real than your fears, your doubts, your reasons why it cannot work. The angels are looking at you right now, and they are saying, finally you are here. Finally, you are listening. Finally, you are ready to receive what's been waiting for you. And they are wondering if you are going to take the next step, or if you are going to stay frozen in the same spot you have been standing in for years. They cannot believe you don't know this yet, but they are about to show you. They are about to start speaking louder, showing up more obviously, putting things in front of you that you cannot ignore, because you are ready. And they know it. And they are not going to let you slip away again. So the next few days are going to feel different. You are going to notice things that were always there, but you somehow missed them. Yeah. You are going to see patterns that were invisible to you before. You are going to have conversations that feel prearranged, like the universe set them up just for you. and you are going to have to make a choice. Not about whether this is real, just parts already settled. That's parts of already settled. But about what you are going to do with it. Are you going to stay open? Are you going to trust what you are feeling? Are you going to let yourself believe that something bigger than you has been working on your behalf? The angels cannot believe you are still questioning this. But they love you. They love you too much to stop. They have been shouting your name, whispering your purpose, rearranging the universe in small and big ways to get you to this point. And now that you are here, they are on the edge of their seats, watching to see what you will do next. You don't have it all figured out. You don't have to see the whole path painting. You just have to take the next step, just one step, and one after that, and trust that the rest will be revealed when you need it. Something is about to happen that will make perfect sense of everything you've been through. Something is about to click into place, and when it does, you're going to realize that you were always on the right path. You were never lost. You were never forgotten. You were always being held, always being guided, always being prepared for this exact moment. And the heavens, our beautiful heavens, are in shock because you are finally starting to realize it too. They cannot believe you don't know this yet, but you're about to. And when you do, everything changes. Everything changes.